Hello, friends. I'm Gary Mahaffey, pastor at Love's United Methodist Church in Walkertown. Welcome to our midweek ministry moment. Today is Wednesday, Ash Wednesday. It is that day that we begin our Lenten journey as we journey toward Resurrection Hope and Easter Sunday. That is April 17 this year. But we have quite a journey before we reach that Resurrection Hope. We journey with intentionality during the season of Lent. That time when we're able to cry out as did the psalmist, "Create in me a clean heart, O God." When we repent, when we think about and repent over those things that we might have done that has caused separation between us and God. We often hear the term, what are you giving up for Lent? We fast during Lent. And that's something to take seriously. But so many times I've seen that relegated to something like giving up chocolate or soft drinks or harder drinks or whatever the case might be. Now that's one thing if that's an addiction for you, but it's another thing if you're like, oh, I'm going to give up soft drinks for a few weeks and then I'll take it right back on. Well, that's not quite the intent of that. There's another way we can fast during Lent. We can fast using these words of Pope Francis. This is what he says about fasting during Lent. Hear these words. Fast from hurting words and say kind words. Fast from sadness and be filled with gratitude. Fast from anger and be filled with patience. Fast from pessimism and be filled with hope. Fast from worries and have trust in God. Fast from complaints and contemplate simplicity. Fast from pressures and be prayerful. Fast from bitterness and fill your hearts with joy. Fast from selfishness and be compassionate to others. Fast from grudges and be reconciled. Fast from words and be silent so you can listen. I'd like to encourage us to take on that discipline of fasting from those things that may be causing division between you and your neighbor. Maybe that neighbor is a fellow church member. Maybe that neighbor is someone that you're just at odds with. Maybe you're having some bit of division between you and a relationship with God. If we take on a discipline of fasting from those hurtful things, I wonder what that might look like on the other side of our Lenten journey when we celebrate Resurrection Sunday. One thing that I like to take on during Lent is a devotional that is specifically for the Lenten season. Some number of years ago, I discovered a beautiful little devotional. I've used it quite a number of years, not for a couple of years now, so I decided to pick it back up again this year to use. It's called Reliving the Passion. Reliving the Passion by Walter Wangerin, who's a master storyteller. Maybe that's one reason I'm drawn to that storytelling piece of the manner in which he communicates his message. But I want to share a portion of his message for Ash Wednesday, for the meditation. He says these words, "Whenever the journey to Easter begins, it must always begin right here, at the contemplation of my death, in the cold conviction that I shall die. Remember, the pastor has said for centuries, always on this day. Remember, the pastor has murmured, touching a finger to ash in a dish and smearing the ash on my forehead. Remember, thou art dust, and to dust thou shalt return." Ash Wednesday is the day of personal ashes, the first of the 40 days of Lent. Like a deep bell tolling, this word defines the day and starts the season and bids me begin my devotional journey. Remember. We'll have the opportunity this evening at our Ash Wednesday service, which will be at 7 o'clock here at Love's United Methodist Church in Walkertown, to hear those words as I place the sign of the cross on your forehead with the ashes. Remember, you are dust, and to dust you shall return. I hope to see you this evening if you can make it. If not, I hope you take seriously what it might mean to fast during Lent and to take on a devotion time during Lent as we prepare our hearts for Resurrection Hope and Easter Sunday, which will be in another 6.5 weeks now. I hope you have a great day. Hope to see you this evening. Be safe. Be blessed. Take care.